Yes, I saw The Force Awakens last night. Yes, I'm wearing a Darth Vader sweater right now. And yes, there has been an awakening. And yes, I have found it! Cue the intro music! What's up, guys? And this week on the show I want to talk to you about Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Words I cannot believe that I'm saying right now. And not only can I not believe that I'm talking about this movie to you right now, I can't believe I'm going to tell you that Star Wars The Force Awakens is actually great. Now, as always, I'm going to tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad, and I'm going to tell you ultimately what I thought about the movie. No spoilers, of course. I might do a spoiler-filled video sometime next week when everyone's seen the movie, but right now, you are safe from spoilers. I don't plan on ruining this movie for you. The trailers haven't ruined this movie. I'm not going to give you any detail about what's going on. I'm going to tell you why you should see it. As always, first the good. Visually speaking, this movie is a masterpiece. I'm so glad that J.J. Abrams was like, nope, minimal CGI. We're going to use actual practical effects and we're going to make it look grounded, make it look real, make it look visceral. The scope and scale of this movie, too, looks amazing. You saw that one shot in the trailer where Rey is on her speeder and she's going across the desert, and there's this huge Star Destroyer in the background. There's so many shots like that, and it makes you feel like you're there. Besides the look of the movie, acting. Oh my god, this movie has some awesome performances. Daisy Ridley as Rey steals the movie. John Boyega as Finn, fantastic. Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron is so amazingly likable. And Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. Mark my words, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren is the best Star Wars villain that we have had since the original Darth Vader. Yeah. He's awesome. Can you tell that I like this movie? I don't know if you can tell I like this movie. I really like this movie. I'm thirsty all of a sudden. This is crazy. Refreshing. All of the new characters are so awesome and interesting, and it's great because I'm so interested to see where they go in the next movies. It's not very often that a franchise is able to introduce new characters that I care about just as much as the original characters from the original trilogy. Speaking of which, Han Solo is awesome in this movie. Chewbacca is hilarious in this movie. C-3PO is awesome in this movie. And Carrie Fisher as Leia. All of them are amazing, and it's great to see them back in their roles. Now, a big question that a lot of people have, is Luke Skywalker in this movie? Yes, he is in this movie. That is all I will say about that. On top of that, BB-8 is one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. It's so awesome they were able to introduce a droid and have it be funny, because there was that worry for me that he would be a bit too cutesy, that he would be a bit too much comic relief, but it was perfect. Speaking of which, comic relief. This is by far the funniest movie in the Star Wars saga so far. And it doesn't take away from the drama of the situation at hand. I just think it was really well done. The audience was laughing out loud at some parts, including myself. In addition to the laughs they had with the comedy, the audience was applauding during the action scenes, some of which were CGI. You have scenes where there are gigantic TIE fighters shooting at people. That's going to be CGI. That's just the way it works. But it doesn't take away from your enjoyment of the movie. On top of that, the lightsaber battle in this movie. Whoa! Okay, great. The emotion behind it was great. Everything leading up to it was great. This movie was great. If you are a Star Wars fan, you're going to love this movie. If you are a regular moviegoer who hasn't seen Star Wars, first of all, why? Second, you are going to love this movie too. The movie is just great. It is everything I wanted it to be, and more. And now for the very few negatives that I'm going to have. Some of the CGI is noticeable. That being on the two motion capture characters that they have in this movie. But it doesn't take away from those characters at all. Some characters that you think are going to get a lot of screen time in this movie don't. I won't tell you which ones. I'll just say not all of them get as much screen time as maybe you were hoping for. But those are my only negatives about this movie. Honestly, I don't have a rating system for movies, but this movie is about as close to perfect for what I wanted it to be. Me as a Star Wars fan, it brought me back to being 5 years old and playing with my lightsabers with my friends, pretending we were Jedi, and just having a great time and experiencing the world that is Star Wars for a new generation and with all the same feelings that you felt before. But that's what I thought of the movie. Let me know what you thought of the movie down below in the comments. No spoilers, or Harrison Ford will hunt you down. I promise. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching. This is StevoJensen. I'll be back to you with some movie reviews sometime soon. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!